I have a simple question to ask,
Okay.
and the question is lack of paying attention to each other. Do you think it causes more harms than good? Yes or no? Limot, look, lack of paying attention to each other. Do you think it causes more harms than goods?
Yes, of course it does. We know that God actually give life and He do take it back, but people take part in a tragic way than the natural death that God just take them from. Because starting from home, some fathers, they don't even give attention to their own wife, vice versa. And siblings too, they don't give attention to each other, like elder sister don't give attention to their younger ones and stuff like that, which is very, very bad. You need to give attention to each other. You don't know what they're going through. Sometimes they just need your love, your care, your attention. They just want you to just check up on them many times, to ask of them and how they are doing. That's all they want. Likewise, colleagues, friends, old schoolmates, and family. They just need you to just check up on them once in a while. Because sometimes if people are going through a lot, if they don't see anyone to express their feelings to, if they don't see anyone to tell how they are feeling, it's it's damaged their health. They can die easily. Early death, it causes early death. So we need to pay attention to each other. Now you have a friend, maybe old school friend, and the person has been contacting you for a very, very long time. How are you? You've not been responding to the person because you feel bigger than the person. The person is not up to your standard, is not up to your level, or you're already outside the country and your friend or your siblings, they are still in the same country where you left, and you feel like you are more supreme than them. That you feel they are lower than you are not in the same level with them. We should allow people to feel that way. We should give them a little attention, even if you are a busy person, a professional, or you are professional in your job, or at least a little attention. That's all they need. So we need to give them attention, because it sends people to early grave, which is very, very bad. So please, let's keep giving people attention, because people die easily now of depression, sadness, and stress. Please, let's keep checking on our people.
Look, what you are trying to tell us that it's good to
Pay attention to others, each other. Yes.
Okay, hello. I just want our listener to know something. Today, I mean, the reason why a lot of people are failing to pay attention to each other is that when you are paying attention to the family, the friends, sometimes the thoughts you have more than them, they be putting all their needs on you. And today it's like everybody have been going back to the privacy. So don't interrupt to my life, and that is what's been going on. So to me, it's like it's more better than just going and no try to disturb the life of another person by checking or by trying to pay attention to that person.
Yeah, I think that paying attention to someone will first of all start in our various houses. When they are talking of, she said it now, to your family members, your siblings, parents should pay attention to their children. Even children should pay attention to their parents, because at times the parents, they have many problems, and if your care is not taken, if somebody approach them, encourage them, say some words of love to them and all those things, it can bring another thing. So yeah, I don't think if I am helping or paying attention to my sibling now in my house, for instance, he or she will think that I have more than he. No, she know my situation, or he know my situation, and all that. That case is for usually for the outsiders. If you are outside, maybe you just see somebody in your area, in your community, that you don't know, and maybe you notice that he or she need attention, and you give him that attention. Even if you are paying attention to someone, it is not must that you must give money or something to the person. You can just go and tell the person a word of encouragement, be there for some. at times some people just want to have somebody that will just listen to them,
Yes.
give them counsels and advices and all those things. So it is not necessary that if I come to you now, you tell me you have this, I give you maybe some solution, I advise you, I encourage you. I don't see the reason why you'll be thinking that maybe we say that me I have more time than you do. No, it's not like that. But the thing also today is that everybody is busy,
That is it.
everybody is occupied with his preoccupation. Everybody, people want to feed their family. The youth are struggling for themselves because they want to, drive cars very early. They have this pressure of, making it very early, and
Yes.
everybody is running from pillar to post. Nobody has time for, even in the houses. You see a lot of children today on the road, excuse me, but the lack home training because their parents do not care about them anymore. They are always preoccupied, their businesses. They wake up in the morning, they will go to market. Maybe before they will come back, so their child will sleep before they will come back.
At least 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the
9 o'clock and
evening.
all those things. The children will not have feel, this parents love. They will not. You don't know how your children lives. You just say that I put money for you. If you are hungry, go and buy something and eat. That is not what the children need. At times the children need their parents caring from their parent, care for their parents and all those things. So that's made a lot of children today on the road, they are not responsible because they don't have that training from the house. They did not grow. You will see in many marriages today a lot of young men does not used to
Listen to
take
his
care,
wife.
yeah, to his wife. They did not used to take care of their wife because they say that they grew up in a family where nobody cares for
Cares.
anybody. You just live your life as you earn. If you are doing that, the mentality or the memory card we can save of children used to register things very easily. It's
It
what
affects
they,
them.
yeah, it affect their minds, and they will grow up with that mentality. And so far we'll be having generation that will continue not to be carrying to them because that is what their forefather has done, that is what their parents have taught them
Yes.
unknowingly, and that is it. So yeah, it's true that you must work, have money, but also know that it's important. If you have the money, but at last rather you have a son that is maybe a runs boy on the way doing many things, I don't think you will be happy. You will be unfortunate, though you have the money. So it's important for give care to our children and all that.
Okay, that is it. We should always pay attention to our children, our wives, and our family. And Nimot, because you are a woman, I just want to ask you something. Paying attention to our siblings, to
Especially
our,
women, they don't need to pay attention to men. Oh. It's always men that must pay attention to them.
yes, because many women like men to pay attention to them, and all of
They
the
be
men
playing
today,
babies.
they are working. Most of them are working tirelessly. So how can we, what can we do to 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 know how to pay attention to each of us?
Each other. Like, okay, from the woman, right? How to pay attention to the man.
Yeah, from the
Since
woman.
we are the one that we
No,
always
no,
expect.
just because at least a woman always say the man is not pay attention to them, and the man is working tirelessly every day. He's always been working. How can they? How can they accept each other the way they are?
They just have to be calm to understand each other. If they don't understand each other or love each other, then because if there is no love, they can't understand each other and pay attention to each other. Because if you actually love someone, there is no how. If your husband come back from work, you will surely ask her, "How's today? How have you been doing? The road, was it too busy? Hope you're not tired. Do you want drug? Should I get you water first?" Things like that. You need to care about them because they are the one providing for us. They are the one helping us. They are the what should I call them?
The head of the
The head of
family.
the family. Yes, they are the head of the family. So we need to pay more attention to them first, because they actually give us back, but at least they should be the first one. We should be the ones to give them first before they return it back to us, because they're always busy. So they should be the first person to give us their attention. We should be the first person to give them their attention, which is caring about them, asking them how their day was, and cooking for them, cooking their best meal, and trying to do what they like. So that is how to pay
That those
attention.
things she's saying is good though. But you only see a woman does that to her husband when she needs something.
That is it.
When she's in need of something, darling, how are you doing, honey, sweetheart? And the man will be amazed. Is it?
Today is different.
Is it a new style, or is that they need something?
No,
They
which is
don't
not
usually do
supposed
that.
to be.
So
Which is
yeah, it's not supposed to be
We are
like that.
supposed
So.
to all the time. We are supposed to care about each other. It's not until the time we need something from them before we should ask them, or before we should pay attention to them, or ask
Honey
them,
darling,
and using sweet word for them. Every day. That is the reason why some men, because their wife is not giving them the attention at home and the love and care, that is the reason why they are going outside to go and look
Yeah.
for other people. Because outside they feel like, as far as people, another people someone else is giving me attention. Even if I'm not giving the person attention outside, the person is actually giving me
Yeah,
the
home
attention,
are like hellfire to them,
hellfire
so
to them.
they'll
So
find
they
peace.
prefer getting their attention from outside. So we should give our men attention, because they deserve it and they need it.
Okay, the men need it and the women also need it. But
Yeah.
today, not every one of us know how to pay attention to each other, especially in the working place. A lot of persons are depressed and they have problems. They put a lot of people come from their home with a lot of problem.
Yeah.
And they meet in the working place with a different mind. So you see somebody, you just frown his face, and you see somebody that is smiling. So we don't know, sometimes you cannot even talking to each other, because as looking each other face, we are seeing different things. So just, what is happening to this guy? So we should also learn how to interact with our colleagues
Yeah.
in the working place, because sometimes it might help a lot